Hello all my Sun, Moon, and Rising Libras, welcome to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing your mid-monthly reading for November 2018. This is a generalized reading, so if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me with the email I have below, or you can book a reading off of my website. So for this video, I have two divination tools. The first one is the Tarot of the Nymphs. And I also have my runes that I'll be using at the end of the video. So I haven't pulled out any cards, and I don't turn them over until I pull out all the cards for the spread. So you can skip this part if it takes a little bit. I'm getting a lot of anxiety from this one. I'm getting a lot of words at the same time, so there could be a lot of things that are going on within the Libra. And I'm hearing get it done. So you could be waiting for something. It's not yet finished, but it's going to be. Upright rooted, I have the Nine of Wands. So the rooted card is a good card to have because it helps resurface certain things that are inside of you, like deep down what you're feeling or what you could be thinking about. The Nine of Wands is going to be more of a fortress card. This is a good protecting card for this reading. Like, you know that everything is going to be okay. And it's interesting because you know everything's going to be okay, but yet you're not okay. And I feel like the stress is, you don't need the stress. And it's really taking a toll. I'm getting like tiredness. So your karmic card is the Strength card. This is a beautiful card to have because it seems like whatever needs to be said is going to be said. It's going to be done. In a sense, with this one, the truth is going to set you free, or it's going to come out in some way. And you're just sitting back and you're like, yeah, I know this is what's going on. And I don't really need to react too intensely on it, although on the exterior I look calm, but deep inside I'm going all over the place. So that's going to be a nice card to have. I do have quite a few major arcanas. So major arcanas have to do with the soul journey. So with this at this time, there's going to be major change for your life. It's going to stabilize it. It's going to set certain foundations, and I'm getting with the Nine of Wands certain boundaries. So this could be building, this could be moving. This is something where it's going to teach you major lessons, or you've gone through certain trials, and of course you're going to have them throughout your life. But this is particularly going to be more of a rewarding one from past trials. So in the past you have the Moon. You're a little blindsided in the past. I can get it. I could feel it. And there's momentary pauses with this. So when I do readings, I like to hone in on the energy of the sign that I'm reading for. And there's certain things that you hold back. Because maybe it's not the right time. Maybe I should do this instead. I should do the best for the situation. Or whatever would be very justice-like for the Libra in me. Because Libras tend to be very diplomatic, very wise. They like to read the fine print. They like to see everything that's involved, or everybody that's involved. This could be a judgment of character too. That could be part of the test. Majorly with Libras, especially if you're surrounded by issues that are happening in your daily life and you can see the injustice or certain reactions. You get certain feelings from this certain thing that's in your life, and you want to react, but at the same time, it's a very poised disposition. So for the Moon card, we have the Four of Pentacles, which seems like a guarded card already too, with the Moon card. And this is a bit of a miser too. So what could be happening is that you weren't releasing anything, the tension. So misers can get grumpy, they can be to themselves. And that's not to say that I'm pointing out fingers to anybody, because people have different qualities, and even though you feel like you could be really different from another person, you can react that certain way, just not in that moment, certain things that trigger you. And the present for the Moon card is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is going to be a very helpful card for you, because this is one where you're motivated to start something fresh. You have ideas flowing, you have certain inspirations, motivations that want to drive you to this. In the future, you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is going to be, I'm getting financially stable, or some type of stability that helps you have a foundation, because she's setting up, well, traditionally it would be somebody working on a building, and this building is made to last. You want to impress people by it. You want to impress people by your artistry, by your knowledge. So this could be one where you're setting something up. You want it to be the best that it could be. And I said Queen of Pentacles, and I didn't see this one earlier because I go through cards. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is going to be your most important card for this reading, and probably for this time of the year. Being financially stable, making the right choices. Generally, Libras like to have a luxurious lifestyle. Not to say that they don't work for it or they don't deserve it, because with they're generally kind. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this is going to be in your favor, but you also have to put the work towards it too. I don't think it's going to be an issue, because queens are generally maternal, and it seems like there are more factors in. Possibly kids, possibly your spouse, or an organization that you feel passionate about. In the present, you have the Ten of Swords. Something's really rocking you. It's kind of eating at you, and I'm going to pull out 3 cards for that. So the Tower, it seems like something is about to change, and it's at that very last moment. So there's 1 through 10 in each suit, and then it goes into the core cards. So generally 10s are the endings, and then it's a cycle, so it begins again. Then we have the 10 of Wands. So while you're going through this internally, there's also a lot of things to be done. And it seems like you're doing a lot of the work. And it reminds me of those times where you were in school and you had group projects, and you're like, well, I hope I get this person or this person, because if I get this person, then I know from past experience or from other people telling me that they're not going to do anything. So it seems like there's a lot to keep up with, which doesn't seem like it wasn't expected, because the Queen of Pentacles, again with the maternal energy that she could have other people relying on her. In the future for that one, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, the conflicts will be resolved. It seems like a little lighter. It gets lighter and lighter every day. With the Five of Wands, compared to the Five of Swords, swords are sharper than wands. Wands, you can hit somebody with it because generally it's like people playing with sticks. And I'm just saying that it's not going to be as bad as it seems right now. Even though you know deep down with the Nine of Wands that it's not going to be bad, but it's a lot of amped up energy because you want it to be done. So the immediate future, you have the weight being lifted majorly, and it seems like, I'm not sure what's happening, but it seems like she's very relieved. So above you, which is what you're thinking about, the crowning card, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Like, change is on your mind. When is this going to be over? Maybe you have exams too, and you're like, man, I could really have this to, be done. That sentence went different places, but that's what's going on with this reading. I like to pull up the Nine of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the rooted card with the crowning card, because the rooted card can tell you why you're thinking about certain things or doing certain things, etc. So with this one, you're accepting protection. You're accepting help. There's something that's helping you get through this. So teamwork. And I feel like that goes with the Three of Swords too. That it can involve like three people. And if this is a relationship in some way, maybe it's not like, it doesn't need to be like three people like that. Maybe the third being is your dog. So for the environment card, we have the Magician. Magician is a very nice card to have, especially in your environment, because things are happening around you. And with the work that it looks like you're putting towards it, it's because of the domino effect that you have had, maybe on others, maybe on the universe or divine timing, whatever you see as correct. For your hopes or fears, you have the High Priestess. Maybe you didn't study enough or you didn't do enough, so that's like your fear. But deep down, it seems like you know what's coming. And then you have the Hierophant with the Trial. So I'm going to pull out 3 cards for that one, and then I'm going to use my runes. So this is going to be a direct, quick response. I feel like the further future is coming rather quickly. 7 of Cups, major changes, especially in lifestyle maybe. Pull out a card for that one. For the King of Wands, so maybe you're moving up. So there's the Page, Knight, Queen, and Kings for the court cards. You may be in a different position than you were before. And this is a nice position. This is like the King of the Jungle. It's associated with Leo. And then the future. There's more to come after this. So sometimes the runes, the staves don't come out upright. These are coming out, except the last one. I'm going to pull up 2 more. With this one, it was a little wishy-washy. So this one is like you're happy, but you're not happy. Like, you know you can't be happy, but there's just so many things going on that you're having anxiety over. So then in the past, with need, you have restrictions or things holding you back, specifically people I'm getting. Before I get into the future, above you, Isa, and this is stillness. Maybe there are more things that need to be done before moving forward. Rooted is Wunjo. Wunjo is going to be a lot of bliss coming out of this. Like, you're doing it with the good intentions. And in the future, you have Manaz, and the middle one was Lagaz. And with this one, it seems like being a humanitarian, being able to help people out when they need you, and even helping yourself out, because this does affect you. So thank you guys so much for helping. Libras. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're interested in a reading, you can email me with the email I have below, or you can visit my website to book a reading. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.